What is up, superfans? I'm Matt Stockholm, and this is another edition of the Quantum Corner. Do you like superhero movies, TV shows, comics, and toys? Well, then the Quantum Corner is the place for you. Please consider subscribing to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and your comments and feedback down below are always appreciated. If you do all three, that will instantly qualify you for our giveaways, which I will talk more about at the end of the video, so stay tuned. What's up, super fandom? Thank you guys so much for joining me for another edition of the Quantum Corner. If you guys have noticed and you've been watching the channel for a while, I've actually stepped away for a little bit. It's been a little while since I've done a video. I just actually had some work stuff and some personal stuff going on, so I had to take a little time away. I'm sure you guys can understand that. Life pulls us all directions, and doing these videos takes a lot of work, takes a lot of dedication, and sometimes I have to put other things off in my life to get it done. So it was time that I wrapped up a few things and focused on some other stuff. But I'm really excited to be back, and I'm starting this week back with the TQC comic book pull list. There's a ton of good stuff coming out this week, and I'm really excited to get to it all. So let's jump into it. First off, out of my DC books, this is actually from last week, Wonder Woman number 80 by Wilson Marino. This has been a really cool Wonder Woman series. My wife just loves it, and a lot of people are really high on this series. So if you like Wonder Woman, you're into that stuff, definitely check it out. Next, from this week, The Year of the Villain, Doom Rising, Justice League number 34 by Snyder and Riodondo. Really awesome series. I really like what Snyder's doing with this Justice League series, and the Year of the Villain stuff has been really cool. So I definitely liked it. It's been something I've really been into. And then last for the DC books, but kind of a pinnacle one this week, this is Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Batman Nightfall number 1 by Snyder and Higgins. Check that cover out. This is really sick. And I've been pretty into some of the dark metal and different variations of the dark multiverse, different stuff, Batman Who Laughs. So I'm really excited to see this. I think this is going to be something really cool. So definitely check that out. A couple little things from last week. Powers of X concluded with issue number 6. I showed some of the variants I had on my social media, on Facebook and stuff. So I just wanted to show these ones off on here. This is the main cover. Check that out. That is really cool. If you're not sure who that is, that's Myra McTaggart, who is a big part of this series and this storyline. So that is the main cover. I actually got about 3 different variants. I'm just going to show this one. As I said, there's some on my social media if you want to check out the others. But this is a foreshadowing variant. And I actually got one of these for the House of X number 6 finale as well. They had one with Omega Red. So definitely another really cool variant, kind of specialty thing. Awesome series. If you guys have not read House of X or Powers of 10, you gotta check it out. Some of the best stuff that I'm reading right now, period. Okay, now let's get into this week's Marvel books. First off, by my man Donny Cates and Corey Smith, Guardians of the Galaxy number 10, and this promos the death of Rocket. Rocket has been a big part of this story. I don't want to say too much, but if you're into the Guardians, you like Donny Cates, definitely check this series out. It's underrated, but it's really good. Okay, now we are going to get into the Absolute Carnage tie-ins. First off, by Bunn and Sandoval, this is Absolute Carnage Scream number 3. This has been pretty cool. Some of these tie-ins I was a little disappointed with, but overall they've been pretty good. It wasn't quite the series I thought it would be, but it's definitely been good stuff, and I'm excited to continue reading it. Like I said, when you got Donny Cates in the Absolute Carnage stuff, it has been really cool. Some of the tie-ins, but most of them pretty good. Okay, Absolute Carnage vs. Deadpool number 3 by Tierra and Ferreira. This one's been okay. It's not my favorite, but you gotta love the Merc with the mouth. And I've been collecting all of these tie-ins for this series. And the last one, and probably my favorite for this week, Absolute Carnage Avengers number 1. I'm a huge Avengers fan, and I'm really excited to get into this issue. and this is by Thompson and Williams. I really liked what Jason Aaron's done with the more current Avengers, so I'm curious to see how this issue comes out with Thompson. And I know he's wrapping up on Thor, which I believe Donny Cates is going to take over Thor now, so that's something to get excited about. Okay, one of my variants, Absolute Carnage number 4. I fell in love with this thing. This is awesome. The Venomized Hulk. I don't always get all the action figure ones, but I do get a select few of the ones that I really like, these action figure variants. And then another variant, which is kind of cool because it's got like the front technically is the blank 4, and then you turn it over and that's actually the cover side, which I thought was pretty sweet. This is another really sick Carnage variant. I actually have one more I'll probably show off next week. It's a Spider-Man Carnage suit thing. It's really cool artistic drawing of Spider-Man with all these different weapons and stuff on his suit, basically like Battle Carnage. So I've got that one on hold this week, so I will show it next week. And then getting into, if you're familiar, there was the new J.J. Abrams Spider-Man number 1 that came out recently, and this is number 2 by J.J. Abrams, Henry Abrams, Sarah Pichelli, and Dave Stewart. Definitely a different spin on the Spider-Man story. I don't want to give out any spoilers, but pretty cool so far from what I've seen, and I'm excited to continue the series. Okay, now we're getting into the big stuff. Powers of X and House of X just finished up, as I said, as of last week. So the new X titles are coming out, starting with Dawn of X. So first I will show you what I got. I didn't get the main cover, but what I got was the premiere variant, which is basically the main cover, but with some different coloring and artistry. I really like these premiere variants. I've gotten quite a few of them now. Pretty cool to get your hands on, and I'm pretty sure they're a little more rare too. Then I've got this awesome Marco Cicchetto Magneto variant. Oh, check that out. I'll get a little close up on that one. That is really cool. I've gotten some really cool Magneto variants. This also has the label thing on the back, which I thought was kind of cool. They've been doing some of that stuff for my Powers and House of X stuff. So that's really cool. And then this one, the last variant, is kind of cool. It's got mags on there, but it's also got the group shot. And I definitely like having the group shot covers. There were so many of them today. I could have brought them all home, but you can only spend so much, and this was a big week as it was. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely comment down below what books you like the most, what comics you're excited for, what things you're looking to come out here in the near future, because I always love hearing what you guys have to say. As far as my posting schedule moving forward, I'm going to try to keep to about 2 to 3 times a week, most weeks. I think what I'm going to do is a weekend wrap up for the MCU, DCU stuff on Monday, and then do my pull list as of like today on Wednesdays. And then Friday I'm going to continue my Friday rundown, and that gives me a chance to kind of run through the stuff that's broke throughout the course of the week, kind of go through the most important stuff. And again, same thing with the Monday weekend rundown, kind of go through the stuff that went through the past weekend, so we can kind of keep you guys up to date with all the MCU and DCU stuff, as well as, like I said, my pull list on Wednesdays. And then I'm going to keep Saturdays kind of for like different things, maybe Marvel Legend hauls, different hauls, unboxings, reviews, kind of not necessarily every Saturday, but I'm going to throw in some random Saturday videos as well. So that's pretty much what you guys can expect from the channel moving forward. Yeah, and guys, always, your comments and feedback matters so much. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below. That will get you into our giveaways. We got all kinds of giveaway prizes, and at 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away the Marvel Legends Nanotech Gauntlet. So keep watching, keep sharing, keep paying attention, guys. Don't forget, check out my social media links, and also check out these awesome Facebook groups in the description, guys. Really cool place to connect with other fans. It's like a virtual hangout. So that's it, guys, for the Quantum Corner. I'm Matt Stockholm saying, stay super, everybody. Thanks again, guys.